So I'm going to have an introduction to what is it, the Intelligent Mobility Future Vision. It's about smart living environment. We all have heard about smart cities, but what happens when you go out of the city? You stop being smart? It's about thinking about smart living, quality of life, how to use technology to improve our life. In order to do that, we cannot fix part of the problem. We need to have a holistic approach. We need to look, we have holistic view, God's view, I said, top view of the problem, in order to really understand how it connects and what causes what. We all have heard about intelligent transport systems, abbreviated to ITS. However, when I started in 2008 looking at intelligent transport systems, I found the definition is the application of ICT into transport systems. But that doesn't make them intelligent. That's not what I regard intelligent as an intelligent systems engineer. This is not intelligence. And intelligent systems have the ability to learn from experience, reason, and act. And that's when an intelligent system is intelligent. And that is the true intelligence we're going to talk about. And that's why we are calling it mobility, تنقل, because really mobility is not about intelligent transport system or truly intelligent transport system only, but it's about how to plan your environment, where to use technology, about the framework needed to plug in this technology to make this environment smart. It's about where to put the train station, where to put the bus station, urban environment, how to design the urban environment to create that ease of mobility. So that's where the idea that Intelligent Mobility Future Vision Group and Virtual Research Center is based on. It started by an idea in a car conversation, and then by a meeting with the stakeholders from Technology Strategy Board, ITS consultants, AI researchers. And then there was an event where multi-stakeholders, multidisciplinary research came together into identifying the future vision of mobility or intelligent transport systems, looking into the future, predicting the technology, imagining what we can do to make our life much better. In order to do that, we need to identify and prioritize problems, planning into the future, solution teaming, funding and financing. This is very important to know how we're going to fund and finance, because that's usually an obstacle everywhere in the world, and not only in Palestine, and how to make it sellable and usable, and that's market development. We need to make sure it's going to sell. In order to do that, in order to have the holistic view, we need experts and researchers, entrepreneurs and businesses, government and policymakers, investors, the users themselves, and the beneficiaries, and the industry all comes together and join. And that also goes for the Palestinian iMobility team, which is a member of iMobility Future Vision team. We need you all to participate: economists, social scientists, intelligent systems, electronic systems, businesses, policymakers, government, all need to come hand in hand, and together we can create the vision. Only together we can build the vision. And that's the holistic view, and probably in the future we will update this and add to it. It goes, for example, from monitoring economic and social environment impact, identifying what's the problems, how to fund research, and forward-thinking projects, not only research, but projects themselves. They have to be forward-thinking, looking into the future. Are we funding the right projects? Users, stakeholders' needs and requirements, what do they need? Eco and smart development, long and short-term planning and a roadmap to it. Define advanced technology enablers and standards, what enable it, and harmonization between public-private sectors and viable business model. All of that and probably more. Let's give it a break. So how can we achieve that? We only can achieve that by having an independent virtual center and group, virtual research center and group, which can provide unbiased vision to the future. What do we mean by unbiased vision to the future? That we are not biased to any industry. We do not bias to any commercial reasons. We really want to find what is the vision, and we are not playing for any stakeholder in particular. So that's very important view. So what do we want to achieve? I mean, the white paper for transport policy, Horizon 2050, says that transport system has provided Europe a high degree of mobility with an ever-increasing performance in terms of speed, comfort, safety, and convenience. However, in-depth ex-post evaluation has shown that while several features of the transport system have improved in the last decade, notably its efficiency, safety, and security, no structural change in the way of the system operates. And that's where we're really focusing at. We need to know, we need to have a new transport paradigm that really challenge and the way of thinking, the behavior, and change the concerns about growing CO2 emissions, persistent oil dependency, and mounting congestion, the usual problems that we have been trying to solve. So, why I'm interested in future vision in Arab countries? In 2009, in the event, I said, how can we achieve seamless travel? And